What it do, good people? It's your boy Triz, man. We back with another Dallas Cowboy highlight reaction video for the Patreons, for the YouTubers, all of that. Let's just get right into it because I have not seen anything from this game at all today. I don't know who won. I'm hoping we could pull this out, but I got a feeling that we're gonna struggle simply because we play down to our competition and we play up to our competition, and I don't know. I think we might be a little too high on ourselves by what we did against the Jets. Going into this game with a little certain type of swag that maybe we shouldn't be having at this point in the season. But still hope that we can pull out a W regardless of what happens here. So without further ado, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow the Patreon, follow the Twitch, Trizium on Patreon, Man Cave Triz on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Do your due diligence and holler at your boy. Let's get into these highlights real quick, though. See what we got going. You know, full screen it. Let's go.
Gets the plays in between the
I got a feeling
splash.
T-Mac went
He's got to
crazy.
be more consistent.
Our secondary.
And here is Rico Dowdle, the former Dallas Cowboy, and coming off a 206-yard performance, an 8-yard run out of the gate.
As long as this game stays tight, this is who Carolina wants to be today.
Off play action, good pocket for Bryce Young, and he's got a target. It is caught by the rookie Mitchell Evans, 7th career catch.
Stay under center, run and pass on first and second down.
Here is Dowdle with some good blocking from Tommy Tremble, the tight end, and that sets up Dowdle for another 12 yards.
Work.
Another play action from under center. Dump it off for Dowdle in space, working against Kenneth Murray, who shoves him out near the 20-yard line.
You're not going to really get the rush to passer. They got to shore things up here along the front here early.
Toss play, Dowdle with a hole. Another strong Rico Dowdle run.
It was a big part of that offense. They lost him in free agency, and he's had a great start to his Carolina time.
Bryce Young maneuvering in the pocket, had pressure coming from the rookie Donovan Ezaraku.
I think that pressure scares him around. Take a look here up at the top. Xavier Leggett. Trayvon Diggs, he jumps the underneath route. And you can see Leggett, he's putting his hand up. He felt it.
He's been very good in the red zone this year.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched Bevo's gate while taking a selfie.
Bevo, no! Come back!
Whoa, 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 whoa. At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, man, it was one of the greatest days of my life. But that day was
We got lucky on that play. So, if you watch any of my other highlight reviews, reactions, I think the first one was against the Giants or the Packers, one of the two. I think it was against the Packers. Like, everyone's trashing our defense, and rightfully so. But I feel like the defense isn't as bad as they're showing to be, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I feel like missing the pass rush makes the back end, makes the secondary look a lot weaker because with no pressure on the quarterback, the receivers get a lot more time to run around. We got to get somebody that can get some pressure, let alone sacks, just some pressure to make the quarterback have to throw the ball a little bit faster or, underthrow, overthrow, make a mistake And then I think the secondary can capitalize on that. And that's how they have been doing it over the last few years. That's why you had Deron Bland with a lot of interceptions and Trevon Diggs with a lot of interceptions, because Micah was applying that pressure. Now that we don't have Micah, James Houston seems to be the only one that consistently gets pressure, but he's not in the game every snap. So we're looking for Ezeraku to kind of, take that on. I don't know why we just don't play both of them, one on each edge. I mean, at this point in the season, use Kenny Clark and Odigizua to stuff the run and send them young boys loose on the edge and see what we can come up with, man. Let's go. I think they're going 3rd and 2. Rico Dowdle is having his revenge game already, 42 yards total already on the first drive. That's crazy.
Trying to pick up 2 and keep this drive moving. It is the first touch of the year for DJ Dallas, and it will go for nothing. Reddy Stewart from the safety spot came up to make the stop. So instead, a 31-yard try, shorter than a PAT for Ryan Fitzgerald, the rookie. He's been really solid all year. He's only missed a couple of kicks. And he gets Carolina on the board first.
That was a good defensive stop. 3rd and 6. What we got?
Extra man coming for Carolina. Prescott's got time,
Flanoy.
got the out route, got the
Pitt.
completion to George Pickens, and he steps out past the sticks at the 43-yard line of first down.
So there on that 3rd down, they dial up man, and he hits Pickens.
Fake to Williams, throw across the body for Ryan Flanoy and a first down. He's coming off the best game of his NFL career against the Jets last week. He to the top.
If Flanoy can keep this up when we get CD back, I think Jalen Tolbert is expendable. I don't know who will want him, but I'm sure there's somebody that could use him as a 3rd guy, especially if you got some people that's hurt or injured or something, and then you throw in like a 3rd round, 4th round pick or something to get something on defense. Like, I'm looking at the trade chips because Flanoy looked like he's ready to be in the lineup even when CD gets back. With Pickens, Lamb, Flanoy, Ferguson as our top 4 receiving threats, with Javonte Williams running and the O-line kind of holding up steady, I think that'll work for the offense. So I fear if we gotta trade a player, let's trade somebody off the offense to get somebody on defense. I don't know if people really do that. I haven't seen too many trades like offense for defense, but it's usually defense for defense or offense for offense or pick for pick or whatever the case may be. But if somebody can make that happen, we need to make that happen.
5 pass-catching tight ends in the NFL in the first month plus. Fake it to Williams. Prescott loading up. Floats it over the top of the defense. George Pickens. Ball in hand, then a hurdle, taking it down inside the 10.
My man got
we'll
hands.
have to check the 31-yard gain, Greg.
Okay,
all right,
replay.
So this is a tough man matchup. So he's up there in press. Big body, George Pickens. He's long, he can run. J.C. Horn tries to undercut that ball. Just a fantastic.
Excuse me, sir. All right, Javonte Williams time. Why are we throwing? Why are we throwing right there? Just running it to.
We'll throw across the body again, and it's broken up.
Flanoy dropped it.
Nick Scott had Ryan Flanoy.
Both offenses now trade long, sustained drives and turn this thing into a kicking contest.
Easy one for Aubrey from 23, and this was the hope for Adrio Avero. Here he comes. Young throws the other way and is caught by Teteroa McMillan. Past the sticks. Diggs knocked him back.
Worried about getting run by.
We don't get no pressure.
Right back to McMillan. That's out of his hands.
Let's go, Ronye. Get up.
Wilson.
Oh, that's Donovan.
Wilson with a little bit of an alley. He stepped out of bounds as he has his second interception of the season.
Like
penalty markers are thrown.
MCL trying to get up.
Field position like you used to in the old system.
Why are we not running?
Prescott fires it short of the goal line, maybe short of the sticks. Roseboom was there for the stop on Ferguson.
If you kicked a traditional touchback after a field goal.
But this is almost a 100% go for Dallas.
Right.
Dak Prescott
Let's go,
floats
Ferg.
it. Hunter Lipke, the fullback, with a touchdown.
When Donald Trump's agents threw me to the ground, they were trying to silence all of us. Now, he's trying to rig the 2026 election. Prop 50 gives voters the power to stop Trump's power grab. Yes, on 50.
Don't compromise quality insurance for savings or your time for this ad. Hit that skip button. Or
the first reception for a touchdown in his NFL career. You saw how close Aubrey got to having that in the landing zone.
Rico.
Right back to Rico Dowdle. Boy, he is running angry today. 11 yards to the 46-yard line. He's averaging 7.5 a carry. That's 3 yards better than league average right now. And they are leaning on Rico Dowdle, who gets another about 7.5 or so on that carry. So 2nd down and 3 from plus territory for Carolina. Leggett in motion. Off the fake. Bryce Young finds Leggett. And he's got a convoy of blockers, a 1st down, and more inside the 35. There's a little toss play. Rico Dowdle blocking from Damian Lewis. And Dowdle with another excellent run as he takes it down to the 20-yard line.
What was that at when you
Empty
played
set,
for us,
5 in the
bro?
pattern. Young
Let's go.
floats it, end zone. McMillan,
Wide
his
open.
first NFL touchdown.
Are you serious? Wait. So T-Mac ain't had no touchdowns all this time? And, of course, against our secondary, he gets his first NFL touchdown in week 6. I could have swore T-Mac had some touchdowns before this. Because I know it was a game. I haven't watched Carolina this season. But I know there was a game. I think, they blew out the Ravens or somebody that they wasn't supposed to really win. I don't know if it was the Ravens or the Texans or something. They blew somebody out. I just assumed that T-Mac had caught a touchdown in that game. They had put up it was 30-0 or something like that, if I ain't mistaken. T-Mac wide open. Knew that first half.
There's Prescott. Pickens on the comeback. He's got a 1st down, and Mike Jackson had to drag him down. If Pickens gets away, he's got big yardage coming so far today. 3rd and 4.
No Javonte Williams highlights. Are we not running the ball?
Prescott taking a deep shot. And incomplete for Pickens. He had Mike Jackson.
Why would they show us the incompletion?
Deep drop.
4th and 4.
Prescott slings it past the sticks. He's got Pickens 1st down. Flag thrown.
Trying
to jump into the air again. Mike Jackson grabbed him.
Okay, they didn't call offensive.
5 in the pattern again for Prescott.
Oh, there we go.
Ferguson, tight end touchdown. His 4th in the last 3 games.
Into the boundary. They've got 3 receivers into the short side of the field. It just changes some of the zone spacings for the coverage. The free safety has to cheat to the wide side.
Come on, defense. I mean,
He's in motion. They give it to
turnover,
Dowdle. And it looks like he has enough for the 1st down to take it. Still 5 combined timeouts. 2 minutes to play in this first half. What a cutback by Rico Dowdle. And another excellent run on 1st down. He picks up 9. 4-man rush. Young was looking to the left. Instead throws the cross. Juggled by Leggett, who flings it to the side for Dowdle as he was going down to the deck. A dangerous
fumble.
play.
Let's go. Get the ball.
That ball was loose for a moment as well. And then Leggett seemingly rescued that ball for Carolina. It's chestnut checkers on both sides right now. We were on it. 3rd down and long.
We're going to let him score before half.
Bryce Young, little slant and a sliding catch from Tommy Tremble. Fitzgerald from way deep delivers 3 points for Carolina.
You got it.
It is hard to slow down Dak Prescott,
Damn,
especially
2 minutes left in the
with the way
third.
George Pickens is playing and this offensive line getting healthier.
And Prescott's been really good.
Hold on, fam. How we go from 20 seconds left in the second quarter to 2 minutes left? Wait a minute, bro. It's 17-13 with 22 seconds left. And you telling me the next play that you're going to show me on the highlights It's 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it's not the same score. Dallas scored another touchdown or kicked 2 field goals, and then Carolina we had 23-20.
From way deep delivers 3 points for Carolina.
And they scored a touchdown.
It's hard to slow down.
No, we scored a touchdown and they scored a touchdown.
With the way George Pickens is playing and this offensive line getting healthier.
And Prescott's been really good the last few weeks, especially. There is another excellent run from Rico Dowdle.
The highlight guy for the NFL.
And now Dallas isn't even going to bother.
They're just going to go into halftime. Both these teams want that.
How do you put a highlight of the score being 24-20 in the third quarter before you put a highlight ending the first half? They did the same shit in the Green Bay game where they showed the third down play of Josh Jacobs scoring the touchdown, and then showed the second down play of when we stopped Josh Jacobs from scoring in reverse order. Like, this is, what the fuck, bro?
I have to end. But I think both offenses feel really good about what they've been able to do. The defenses need to figure out how to get some stops.
Well, Rico Dowdle had a great first half rushing the ball. They're going to come out passing, and breaking free is Jimmy Horn Jr., the rookie out of Colorado who made his NFL debut last week with 4 touches. Trevor Etienne in motion. Fake it to Dowdle. Young's got a shuffle. Steps up, throws. Wide open man is Dowdle. And he's going to take it to the end zone against his former team. Touchdown Carolina, and the Panthers lead.
So what do you got to do? You got to come out and you got to play ball. Followed up a 200-yard game last week. The expectation is, can Rico Dowdle keep coming? You know, Miami Dolphins, they're one of the worst. It all starts with the protection and having the time. That is just a nasty combination against zone defense.
Let's see how it happened.
Prescott checked down Javonte Williams. He's down after about an 8-yard game.
He's not feeling a lot of stress right now in the passing game.
Here is Williams on the pitch, and a stop by Bobby Brown, who's in for the injured Turk Wharton as the starter.
2 touchdowns, 3 for 3 on passes over 20 yards.
Go right back to Dowdle. Another solid run. He picks up the first down.
Shamar Jones with the tackle.
DJ Dallas is in. They'll screen it to Tommy Tremble. And Tremble's going to get wrapped up past the 30-yard line, and 4th down's coming.
It's been much heavier run on those early downs, and it's bringing up some bad third down conversions.
So right on cue, they go back to the aggressive nature, and Ryan Flanoy gets 11 yards on a pass right out of the game.
I thought his face mask hit Dak in the chest, but obviously the officials saw different.
So after the incompletion batted down, 2nd down pass, it is Pickens who spins ahead against Mike Jackson. Spot him at the 35, gain of about 7.
Using all the play clock to get into the best play.
Quick slant, Pickens breaks free. George Pickens, touchdown Dallas, and the Cowboys take the lead.
And Dak Prescott operating. Mike Jackson is usually the wide side corner. So typically with the ball in that hash, that would be J.C. Horn matched up against George Pickens. But because they went fast at him and they just lined up, the corners didn't have an opportunity to get to the appropriate side. Dak uses a hard count to set the...
How about that? No, Rico Dowdle, the first former Cowboy to rush for 100-plus against Dallas. Now a little jet sweep end around for Jimmy Horn Jr. You can tell they want to get him a little bit more involved.
Keep leaning. We're approaching here at the end of the third quarter.
Right in this. Here's Dowdle again. Man, first down runs for Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle coming off a huge game last week, having another strong day today, and he's got a blocker in Brady Christensen. He cuts it for a first down into the red zone. Plus they can get a first down inside the 5.
Touchdown.
Little maneuvering here, and Etienne will pick up the first down. Young, under pressure, steps away, fires, scores, touchdown! Another one for Tenaroa McMillan. And the Panthers regain the lead.
Right there on the quarterback.
Yeah, so watch. Sam Williams has him. He defeats Rico Dowdle's block. Great job by Bryce Young. Little slip. Watch his right shoulder.
Right there. Oh,
teach that to every young quarterback around the country. Just turn that outside shoulder, dip and slide, reset your feet. And George Pickens aligned against Mike Jackson at the top of the screen.
Prescott deep drop, wants something deep downfield, and right on cue, it's Pickens getting away from Mike Jackson into the open field.
George
Pickens down near the 20-yard line. Prescott floats another one, and this time he connects and converts. Luke Ferguson.
Fourth quarter, 9 minutes.
Prescott trying to check it down. Bobbled ball, incomplete. Wallace was there to cover Javonte Williams. Easy one for Aubrey, and this game is tied at 27.
And we're going to get the last possession.
Extra body coming for Dallas up front. Bryce Young tries to deliver, and his receiver hit the deck. It was Liggett against Kaiir Elam. You saw Liggett kind of fall as he was trying to lunge to the ball, and Elam.
Pass interference, defense number 20.
He's the worst free agency pickup we've ever had.
First down.
A lot of bodies in the box here, selling out for the run.
So Bryce Young moves to his left and finds Tommy Tremble, who tries to hurdle his way over Wilson. He's out of bounds in Dallas territory with 4 minutes to play. It would have been a 58-yard field goal from here.
4th and 3, come on,
Or
y'all.
punt it. Instead, they'll try to get 3 yards on a quick pass through traffic. Good for a first down. It is caught by Hunter Renfrow. They've got
Bryce Young looking
fresh
like a
out
Hall
of
of
bounds
Famer
from the
out
33.
here.
And Rico Dowdle, the former Dallas Cowboy, having a huge game. Back-to-back 200-yard rushing games for Rico Dowdle.
If they want to move the hash, then obviously they'd have to hand it off. We'll see. Does not look like a kneel formation.
Let's see. It is ETN, and he's going to surge ahead. Now he ducks down for the first down.
Yeah, they're trying to let him score. That's why it was so soft.
Sure enough, there's the knee. Bryce Young clapping.
The best decision of his coaching career so far here in Carolina.
Fitzgerald for the win. It is good. The Panthers upset the Cowboys for one of Dave Canales' biggest wins as the headman for the Panthers.
Man, that was horrible. 4th down, 2 4th downs. We couldn't stop nobody. Oh my God. We lose to the Carolina Panthers. Let me look at this. Let me look at the stats real quick. That's crazy, bro. Why do we keep having these 3-point games? Like, can we just, I mean, besides the Jets, every game has come down to the freaking wire. Box score. Dak 25 for 34 for 261 and 3. Javonte 13 carries and 29 yards. Pickens 9 for 168 and 1. Ferguson 3 for 33. Flanoy 3 for 30. Tolbert 1 for 8. Schoonmaker 1 for 8. Hunter Lumpke 2 for 7. Javonte 5 for 5. They shut Javonte all the way down. Shamar James with 11 tackles. Kenneth Murray with 7. Donovan Wilson with 6. Reddy Stewart with 5. James Houston with 5. Leah Fowler with 1 sack. We had 1 sack. And 5 QB hits. Man, all right, like Kenny Clark, nothing. 1 tackle. Jadeveon Clowney, 1 tackle. Ezraku, 1 tackle. This is a shame. This is a shame. Y'all let Rico Dowdle just go crazy. Like 30 carries, 183, and 56 yards receiving and a touchdown. T-Mac had 3 for 29, but 2 tutties. Oh my God. They didn't really, I mean, he threw for less than 200 yards. But if you can't, they ran the ball 38 times for 216 yards. Jesus Christ. That's going to do it for the video, man. I'll see y'all next week, week 7. Any other games from this week y'all want me to check out, let me know. I ain't seen nothing. Holla at your boy. It's Triz. 1.